So our main mission for our AT was a mutual beneficial training with the Border Patrol down in Key West.
We flew, 13.2 hours in support of Homeland Security, and we have an awesome relationship. They love us when we come down.
Helocast, that's when we take soldiers out, drop them into various locations of the water. It was an incredible experience.
We're just making sure that the aircraft's clear when we're getting close to the water. We're making sure that everybody's secure in the aircraft until it's time to start diving out. Relaying information from the pilots to the divers.
I've kind of had a fear of flying over water, but it got me to go past my comfort zone to be more proficient in what we need to do. And after doing that, I feel more confident that we can successfully conduct more missions safely and more accurately.
It was super cool. I love flying, I love the people. It's usually always something new every day.
We have probably one of the most effective teams I've seen in Army aviation. We've been able to get the people we need in the places we need because of the team we have here.
Sergeant Ellsworth. We sent him because he likes cooking competitions and he likes cooking in general. And New Mexico, they just barely started it last year.
Starting last year, I actually participated in the Culinary competition. And then that ended in February. We placed 3rd nationally there. And then a couple months ago, I was actually in the New Mexico Culinary Tag Challenge. And me and 2 other soldiers went down there and then we took 1st place there.
They usually just gave them like a menu and then they had to cook it, kind of like Chopped, for those that have seen that TV show. So they just give them the items and then they cook it up and they get judged on it. And our team was lucky enough to win this year.
Many of the judges pushed the plates, because we presented 2nd, but they pushed the plates away, not because of distaste, but because they were worried they were going to eat all of it.
In 2023, we won the Environmental Security Award for Cultural Resource Management. Part of that award included the interpretive displays that are behind us that highlight the history of Camp Williams, from the geology to the Native American history, all through the history of the National Guard to today. We also were highlighted for the renovation of the Officers Club that started 2 years ago and renovated the whole building to bring it up to code while preserving the historic aspects of that structure.
At Camp Williams, we have 50 historic buildings, and then we evaluate those for their significance in broad patterns in history.
We were also highlighted for our documentation of historic and prehistoric sites downrange. There's a really rich history here that we preserve and protect while allowing the training to continue. And we are also installing this summer a walking tour at Camp Williams that will highlight all of the different historic buildings and historic features at camp. So people that visit can take a tour around Camp Williams and walk around and see the history and the different phases of development of Camp Williams.
I love doing this, and I love working with the tribes. I love working, building those relationships and helping the tribes understand more what we do, and we just have a lot of fun around here and a lot of great projects.
I've enjoyed working on engines my entire life, and it was something I always knew I wanted to do, whether it was in the military or on the civilian side.
The Mechanic of the Year competition is an event, an initiative that brings together the mechanic professional field. This event is able to showcase the professionals and show off their skills, their knowledge, their dedication of what it takes to be a mechanic in today's military.
Some recognition for the time and effort that I put in to develop the abilities that I have to work on military equipment and know the systems, to pass on what I've learned to the people below me so that the next generation coming up doesn't see a break in that knowledge.
The Alexander Hamilton Award is for the top field artillery battery in the National Guard.
It's been great. Boost morale for the soldiers. Soldiers are super happy. This is the first time we've actually done a lot of shooting from direct fire, so it's been really good training, and these soldiers are motivated now, so we're ready to go.
So the Hamilton Award, definitely a team effort. All those statistics and everything that they pull for that, it goes down to each individual soldier. Requires everybody on top of their A game to really go in and beat over another 70 different guard units.
We cared about the process. Like, what's the process? How can we accomplish the mission, and how can we be efficient there? And starting at the FDC, at our biggest opportunity area, to bring down that time and improve our efficiencies there, permeated everything.
Warrior first.